What's the scariest thing you've ever experienced? For most of us, it's something we can laugh about later. But for some, that single terrifying moment changes everything. Tonight, we're diving into a story that starts with a simple errand and ends in a heart-pounding race for survival. It was a Thursday, just like any other. Sarah had just finished her late shift at the hospital. The exhaustion was bone deep, a familiar ache after 12 hours on her feet. All she wanted was to get home, kick off her shoes, and maybe watch some mindless TV before crashing. She never felt particularly unsafe, but tonight the air felt different, heavier, as she turned onto the long, dimly lit road that cut through the old warehouse district. Her car's low fuel light blinked on. She sighed, just her luck. The nearest gas station was another 10 minutes away, and the needle was already kissing empty. She decided to risk it. What were the chances she'd actually run out of gas right here, right now? Apparently, the chances were pretty good. A few minutes later, the engine sputtered, coughed, and died. Silence. A thick, unnerving silence broken only by the hum of a distant transformer. Frustration quickly turned to a prickle of fear. The street was completely empty. No cars, no people, just monolithic, dark buildings looming on either side. She pulled out her phone, one bar of service. She tried calling for roadside assistance, but the call wouldn't connect. She tried again and again. Nothing. A knot of anxiety tightened in her stomach. Okay, new plan. She remembered seeing a small, all-night convenience store a few blocks back. Maybe they had a payphone, or she could at least wait inside where it was bright and safe. Locking her car, she started walking. The click-clack of her own footsteps echoed loudly in the stillness, sounding like a drumbeat, announcing her presence to the shadows. Every rustle of leaves, every distant clang, made her jump. There was no doubt anymore. He was coming for her. She ran. She ran faster than she ever thought possible, her lungs burning, her bag slapping against her side. She didn't dare look back. She could hear his heavy footfalls pounding the pavement behind her, getting closer, closer. She fumbled for her phone, managing to dial 911, but before she could even speak, he was on her. A hand clamped down on her shoulder, spinning her around. She screamed, a raw, primal sound of pure terror. He was huge, his face obscured by the darkness, smelling of stale cigarettes and something else, something metallic. He grabbed for her bag, but she held on tight. They struggled for a moment, a frantic, desperate dance under the flickering streetlights. He grunted in frustration and shoved her hard. She stumbled backward, hitting the ground with a painful thud. Her head smacked against the concrete, and for a second the world went fuzzy. He loomed over her, reaching down, but in that split second, her training as a nurse, her instinct to fight, kicked in. She kicked out, her heel connecting squarely with his knee. He roared in pain and surprise, giving her the opening she needed. She scrambled to her feet and ran, not toward the store anymore, but back the way she came, back toward her car. It was her only sanctuary. The man was right behind her, limping but still moving fast. She reached the car, her hands shaking so badly she could barely get the key in the lock. The click of the door unlocking was the sweetest sound she had ever heard. She threw herself inside, slamming and locking the door just as he reached the window. He pounded on the glass, his face now visible in the faint glow of the dashboard lights, contorted in a mask of rage. His eyes were wide, vacant, and terrifying. He pulled on the handle, rattling the entire car. Sarah screamed and slammed on the horn, the blare cutting through the night. The man lunged forward, smashing his fist against the driver's side window. A spiderweb of cracks appeared. She floored the gas pedal. The car, running on its last fumes, shot forward, tires screeching. Behind her, the man lost his balance from the sudden movement and collapsed backward onto the pavement. She never looked back, driving on pure adrenaline until the car finally died again. This time in the bright, safe lights of the gas station. She sat there, shaking, until the police arrived. They never caught the man, but Sarah's story serves as a chilling reminder that the world can change in an instant, and that sometimes the only thing standing between you and the darkness is your own will to survive. Thanks for watching. If this story stuck with you, please like and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there.